Welcome back to another Indian Club Flow Breakdown with Coach Zack. This one's going to start out with an in and out helicopter to switch us from side to side in this beginner's single club flow. After that, we're going to add an Indian cross transition. To do so, we're going to lift that club up, let it drop down behind us, drive that elbow across the face and through the heart to create a backswing and to change the momentum, taking us from an outward motion to an inward motion. While I have the time here, you're going to see me demonstrate it 3 times on each side. I would recommend you get it down before you move to the next move, before you add the next combo, or, do many reps. After that, though, you'll add in an outward heart shape and an inward heart shape. So how that works is you throw that outward heart shape right after the helicopter, then you find the Indian cross transition to change your momentum, and then you find your inward Indian cross before helicoptering it back out the other side. Again, that's heart shape, Indian cross transition, and then inward heart shape before we find that helicopter. In those heart shapes, of course, we're looking for those nice grip switches, we're owning our angles, we're owning our lines. We're searching for our Y shape, both in that inward and in that outward. Of course, as mentioned, making sure we're getting those nice, clean grip switches, because that's what really makes the magic happen as far as cleaning the flow up, and of course, getting the benefit in those wrists. But after that, we're going to go ahead and add low elbow circles. So we'll add an outward before the outward heart shape, and then we'll add an inward before the inward heart shape. So it goes helicopter, then low elbow circle, heart shape, Indian cross transition, low elbow circle, heart shape, before we find that helicopter back to the other side. Of course, it's an outward low first and then the inward low after. But let's talk about that elbow circle. We're going to want to make sure we're trying our best to keep our elbow pinned to the ribs. Play around with your palm angles. That's the key here. Try and be aware of where your palm is facing and experiment with what makes this move smoothest for you. Of course, this one is just going to stick in that saber grip the whole time, but the sharper we can get that saber grip, the smoother the movement will be and the more control we'll have over that palm angle. After that, we're going to go ahead and add our final move, which is our full moon or shoulder circle. So same idea, we do an outward one and then that low elbow circle, then we find our heart, then we do the Indian cross transition, then it's inward full, inward low elbow, inward heart, and then the helicopter switches. So we have full moon, low elbow circle, heart shape, Indian cross transition, inward full moon, elbow circle, heart shape, and then the helicopter transfers us over to the other side. And then again, it's outward full, outward low elbow, outward heart. Indian cross transition switches momentum. So now it's inward full, inward elbow, and inward heart before, of course, that helicopter switches us back the other way. Now, as I was saying it earlier, I'm demonstrating just 3 times per. I would recommend you get it down before you move on, or at the very least, get it to 10 times per side before you switch it up. Get the practice in. That's where the magic happens. Of course, the joy of repetition. Now, if you want to level this one up, there is all sorts of opportunity for both the standard moulinette wrist roll as well as the inside wrist roll. I encourage you to experiment and play with that and find what you can add to bring it to the edge of your comfort zone, whatever that is for you. One way or another, though, I hope you enjoy this flow. You enjoy the practice with these movements. Thank you so much. Have a fantastic rest of whatever it is for you.